Hi there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. So I didn't start right back from where I was because unlike the last 7 parts, which were all recorded very close together, this one, because I had final exams and stuff, there's actually a big gap in between them, but because of my awesome uploading schedule, it was nice and it didn't look like there was anything. So for all intents and purposes, this is one continuous Let's Play with definitely no 3-week period in between videos. But because I went actually back to the main menu and hit continue, I unlocked a good couple of things here which I'd never seen before. So options we've seen, but what is in the extras? Events, movies, art, sound, galleries. Oh, so you can just do this from the menu. That's actually kind of nice to know. Then we have chapter select and continue. Of course, we're going to continue right from where we are, because what's the point of chapter select if we are still somehow in the first chapter? So before we ended the part, there was a knock on our door, even though it's nighttime and everyone should be asleep, because that's what people do at night. They definitely don't Let's Play at night while the rest of their family is asleep, because that's the only time when they're alone and can do Let's Plays. So let's go see who's at the door. Oh, it's Sayaka. I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? That's okay, we trust her. She totally won't betray us at all. There's no way. She's looking a little shivery. Maybe we could offer her our coat, like a gentleman. Sayaka, what are you doing here? Doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Well, what was the really weird? Something weird? Henda. Just a little while ago, I was lying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Whoa, okay, music stopped. I just realized I thought that was like a break in the music, like a normal sort of. No, that's not. The music's gone. Spooky. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. Wait, so you then left your room where the mysterious shaker is I can get it, but at the same time it's kind of not the smartest decision. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that? Maybe it was someone who was just lost. It was too dark to see. They were trying to get back to the room because it's nighttime, and they just got the wrong door. That's not going to be the answer, unless it is. It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? All it said was the school regulations. All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't say specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so.
Hey,
But 2 people sharing one room is, something that mature adults do all the time to save money when going to a hotel? I mean, I don't. Maybe it's my upbringing, but sharing a room with someone is fine so long as you respect each other's spaces. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Makoto's pockets just erupt spaghetti everywhere. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me neither. It's not even that I mind the idea, but, okay, she is putting on an act. There's no way. If you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then yeah, it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? Room that will probably be the exact same and have no distinct characteristics that make it any different from staying anywhere else? I don't know. That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then, ding dong, bing bong. Please don't tell me we're gonna get the whole speech again. Are you serious? Is this the same? Oh no, this is different. Or is it? Maybe I don't remember. Yes, okay, no, we've heard that before. Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. This is gonna be some plot point. Ah, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Okay, it's starting to not be... Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way onto her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already starting to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and when we looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. It's okay, but what's gonna happen is it's gonna be Makoto open up and it's her voice. I'm calling it now. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up on the door when you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning. So thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. Oh, let's head there. Are we automatically going, or can we walk? I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good! There's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Okay, maybe not. We don't get to explore. Yep, it looks the exact same, except she has a chair and no damn lint roller. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. It smells nice, though. Girls smell pretty. Okay, that chair is suspicious, though. Can we look at the chair? Is that an option? It is not, but we can look in her drawers like some kind of pervert. My room came with a tool kit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. Oh boy. Anything else? Let's root through her trash like a creep. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. That's... There wasn't any doubt. It was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get the chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Oh, we don't get to do some moral decision of watching it early? Well, that's the same thing. Anything else that we can look at? Can we head into her bathroom? If I remember, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. Because that's where girls poop. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. She'll probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Girl smell. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Well, you know, sweet dreams are made of cheese. And cheese is disgusting, so I guess you're not going to get it because cheese doesn't smell good. Cheese smells terrible. I hate cheese. That's like the most controversial thing I think I'll ever say on this channel. Feeling a little better than before, I feel asleep. That was a gaming reference. Okay, so people told me Monokuma theater means literally nothing and to not look into it. Imagine you're all on a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? Yeah, the thing that's canon to Pokemon somehow? Or, that's the weirdest thing. When Brock makes references to the Bible in that one episode of Pokemon, this sounds like a shitpost and a joke, but I assure you it is entirely not. We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left the Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drunk drivers, or pyromaniacs, except the people we're stuck in here with, of course. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning that tiny little piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
Well then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
What he said, in a voice that sounds, a lot more convincing than mine, which is slightly half-assed because, as I said, people are asleep upstairs. If I was home alone, boy, I would ham that up. Same,
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
Yep, same thing as always. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered. I promised to see breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. Right. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Thankfully, no one saw me get out to think I was some kind of creep. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning! Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I guess we all are. I figured everyone who'd arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers, and the other ones who showed up a little late... Oh, here they are. Yo. Sorry I'm late. My makeup would just not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning, duty took a little longer than usual. Oh boy. Was he talking about, a date with Rosy Palms? Or spanking the monkey? Or, I have a whole list of euphemisms for that, but it's escaping me at the moment. Don't worry. I'm sure they'll come up during this Let's Play. Come up. We're the type with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone. My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late? I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. I like this guy. I sure hope he doesn't die. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind of move at their own pace. But someone's missing. But regardless, everyone had arrived except, that one important person. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I definitely would put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late... What's going on? Did something happen? Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about her breakfast promise?
However,
Breakfast promise sounds like a terrible thing. 'Cause I hate breakfast. That's the joke. That was it. There was no, there's no other joke. The joke, that's sort of an inner Tanner knowledge joke. If you didn't, that's fine. I got the sense she always had her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. Oh, that's the worst. That was like when I was going to work, and no, what was it? It was whenever I get a text when I was out of work that was like, "Hey, can we talk?" That small dark speck of unease where you're like, "Oh," and that was from the boss. A text from the boss that says, "Can we talk?" And it's like, "That's it. I'm being fired." And lo and behold, I was fired. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. And everyone else didn't really care because I'm kind of a quiet one to begin with. Where I was headed first was My room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night... Oh, diggity dang! Oh look, the sword that we clearly shouldn't have taken is now a thing. The room had been completely transformed. What the hell? Oh, oh wait, no, here's a sword, so it's right here at least. But, okay, what do we got? Let's investigating. So let's see, what do we got? We got a good number of things to look at. Okay, first off, let's grab these. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. She can't be locked in the bathroom. Sword-chan, what's up? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It has been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? We'll find her. What about the lint roller? Is it okay? Looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. More importantly, where's Sayaka? No, we need to discover everything first. This is the replica sword I brought back. Sheath removed. Where's Sayaka? Maybe she's in the table? Oh no, that's that. There's slashes and gouges in the walls and floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Okay, is that actually like a running thing? The bed's been damaged too. Okay. Bathroom? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Well, that didn't last long. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. I thought that was background music, personally. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. Chapter 1. To survive daily life, to survive deadly life. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's a good, title change. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And then I sat up and saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. You're awake, finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up! Huh? You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Metal Gear? Oh, right, yes, that thing. Just throw up right in front of this crowd. Hey, are you okay? It's like, so it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. Well, shoot, man. A deep, dark despair. Honestly, part of me is like, well, that's why we got attached to her so quickly. And another part of me is like, she's not dead at all. This is all part of some bigger plot. I don't trust this. I don't know. I'm very much a doubting Dave, for those of you who watched Mystery Hunters back in the day. But I don't know. I sort of feel like there's no way she'd be killed off this early without there being some twist or something, you know? A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... You can check on her once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. Well, who wants to play the game of how big of a lie this sentence is? No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in a gym in a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I finally said that, it finally hit me. I also, in case no one knows, I know the pink blood's a thing. That's a thing I knew for a long time, so that's why I didn't react to it. I realized she was gone.
Calm
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why... Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Oh, interesting. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But...
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to deny him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? I love just the idea that Makoto during this time is a miserable, sobbing wretch. Like, a lot of people might be, like, reading this and be like, he's being strong, he's talking to them. But no, just like, why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's like, that'd be hilarious. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. The what? Then, who... I'm sorry, that was a reference that went over my head. There was one last time, too. Then, who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is such a poignant and great saying. Like, that's the imagery I love. Don't you all remember what I told... I can't stop smiling from that analogy. Don't you all remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Then they could get out and stuff. Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone! That's it, that's the history of the world right there. It is amazing what some people are capable of. You did it.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with this stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb, that's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Poo-hoo-hoo! Poo-hoo-hoo! Po-ho-ho-ho! Wow! Oh, geez, that laugh. Why are you laughing? Poo-hoo! It's 'cause... Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? Okay, well, that goes against what he told us. You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part of the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. Which was, oh right. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Oh my god, it's gonna be 10 parts before the first trial. This is anti-Phoenix Wright. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather around, including the blackened who committed the murder. and they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blackened is.
Alright, so Phoenix Wright.
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote.
Oh, so it's not going to be like Phoenix Wright, where it's stupid guilty until always. That's so dumb. You could literally be in Phoenix Wright. It's like you could be at a point where it's like, there's absolutely no way my client could have committed the murder. And like, you're just blaming it on someone else. And then like you lose and they'd be like, oh yeah, by the way, your person who you already defended that there's no way they could do the murder. Yeah, guilty. Death sentence. It's like, yeah.
The answer you've arrived at is correct. Only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life.
And what if we're wrong?
However, if you choose poorly,
Uh-huh.
then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Alright.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
what?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Whoa, grim. So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Oh, cool. So, like, yeah, Phoenix Wright did that for, Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, a game which everyone hates, but I actually really liked. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all of your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been agulated. Oh, they're gonna keep adding regulations, aren't they? Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? Huh? A class trial? What the hell is this? I don't want anything to do with it.
what's this?
Why not?
Stop it.
What do you mean, why not? Why'd I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What the hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want, I'm not going to be a part of this.
I
Don't be so shellfish.
Stop it.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want, it's got nothing to do with me. The evil's standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. Changing voices for him so quickly. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Whoa. Look at that. Oh my god, guys. Censorship in gaming. I can't believe ethics. Gimmich!
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Whoa. Kinky. Whoa, double kinky.
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
Excuse me, like you're talking what Odin uses in Final Fantasy? Oh! That's how... That was a JoJo reference. Oh, damn, actually. Okay, this one surprised me. Sayaka, not so much, but oh my god. Oh boy.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Oh,
No way!
what the... I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all need to be taught a lesson after all. Ha, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
Yeah.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled by a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out from her body. It was the first time I'd ever see the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who was just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. Okay. Yeah, she just went and died, whatever. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. That, I feel like, is an important line. I'm getting some vibes of hostile world takeover outside. I could be wrong. Don't tell me if I'm right. But this is what I'm feeling, okay? It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you... So it's not like when you die, you didn't really die, okay? On the one hand, calling that out on my previous thing, you know what? Kudos. On the other hand, I still don't believe you. This is reality! Actually, I have some news for you. Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say something? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill her this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it...
The Monokuma file!
The Monokuma file, there we go. I mean, naturally, you guys aren't expert at this sort of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I gotta see it all go down.
So then,
Wait then, so you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you didn't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. You know what I will say? Because some people were really offended by the fact that my friend Kyle said this is Phoenix Wright but good. One thing that really changes it up is like there's only one character in Phoenix Wright where you get to know them before they are killed. This one is going to be different, where it's you get to know all of them, and if they're going to be killed off one by one, holy crap, that means something, you know? So that'll definitely be interesting if that's the case for sure. 'Cause yeah, like, is it even a spoiler to say who's the one who dies in Phoenix Wright? Like, that's in like the second case of the first game. That game is like almost 15 years old, guys. But I'll hold it off for now. He left us with Junko's dead body. Oh, okay, we got that. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in your desperation. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous results as having total faith in everyone else. Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to talk about and to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
that's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that same sentiment, like Shia LaBeouf. They were just using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there's something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. I mean, yeah, we've already kind of agreed with that. Can we talk to everyone here? Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh my god, so much talking. Well, you know what? I'm actually kind of curious to check on Junko if something will happen. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead. Then that means everything that happened so far is real. It's not a joke or so. Oh wow, it finally happened. Hell no! Someone save me! Let me. Oh my god. Oh yeah, no. There is the breakdown. You're just now accepting that? Yeah. Huh. So wait. Do we have the? Is this where we can check up on everyone? Oh yeah. So we got her star. So that's good. That means we did it. We got her good stuff, I guess. She's dead now though, so that doesn't matter. Where was the thing? The Monokuma report. Is it in presence? Or am I in the total wrong area? I totally am. Where do I go? Report card? Regulations. So what was the new regulation that was just added? Just to double check. Class trial. Right. Okay, dudes. This was a hefty part. Kind of heavy, doc. So next time we'll talk to everyone here, get their accounts, listen to their terrible voice acting through me, and figure out what to heck we're gonna do. So guys, we'll see you next time for some more Dial Rocksteady. More Dial Rocksteady. See you next time, guys. Ciao.